Good morning. I'm just out walking the dog. Life has been very busy the past few weeks, months. Probably the biggest life event for me is that my wife Becky, who you may have noticed on a couple of my videos, she is pregnant. So some absolutely fantastic news, some big life shifts in terms of priorities and time commitments over the next few months. Other things that have been going on, work has been incredibly busy. A lot of people over lockdown were buying bikes. Once lockdown released and I opened up my bike fits, I was taking a hell of a lot of bike fit bookings. I'm very welcome for the work, definitely, but it's workload's been very fluid. On top of that, athletes are coming in to being tested now. The other last little thing as well, the old business van has been sold and I've bought a new one, and I cannot tell you how happy I am and how in love with this van I am. I've come to realise that this vehicle is a means of advertising, it's a means of showing off the business. To justify it to myself, one of the main things with my own old Caddy is it did not have air conditioning. And insignificant as it might sound, it is horrific for anyone who has not got aircon. You will understand what I mean. I often use my travel time, my commute time, for doing calls to clients via Bluetooth. And although my old van had Bluetooth, when it was so hot I had to have the windows down, therefore I couldn't hear the client. So I had to put the windows up, and then therefore I was way too hot all the time. So that was one reason. Another reason is just mileage. My old van was getting to like 75,000 miles, needed timing belt done soon and things like that, and it was just getting a bit more tired. And then lastly, I think it's very important to keep the brand fresh, and although my old van and my old brand was still looking good, it could have done with a bit of a spring clean. So yeah, the big reveal. This is my new van. So it is a Volkswagen Caddy again, in pure grey, you can see. I got this from Filey, at a Arch garage in Filey, and basically they bought it as standard off somebody, and then they've basically tricked it up. What I like about this is it's got a tailgate, so now I can actually stand under here. If it's chucking down and I'm at a race, I can put my rollers under here and keep dry. It's all insulated and carpeted in the back. It's got vinyl there, soundproofed, so nice and quiet, dry. Got obviously the slide door here. I am going to be converting this, so I'm going to be having a row of seats here, which means I can still get my bike in the side, but I've got seats in there for the young child that'll be on its way in February. Inside we've got leather seats, we've got aircon, which is so nice to use. And yeah, we've got obviously the whole shebang in terms of Bluetooth connectivity and things like that. This was a 102 brake horsepower engine. I've had it mapped to just under 200 brake horse. I think it's like 195 brake horse, which is, yeah, if you consider that it's a van, it's fairly decent. Currently in the process of doing some design work for the new logo, well, same logo but with a new design to go on the side of the van, and then yeah, I'll get that stickered up in the next few weeks hopefully. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing how that looks. But it's one of those vehicles that every time I look at that van or I'm walking up to it, I just kind of look at it and think, wow, that is gorgeous, and I'm just made up with it. So if you can think about your car like that, you know you're doing it right. I just wanted to give you an update and a reasoning why I'm maybe not posting as much. Obviously we have priorities whatever we do. My YouTube stuff is a little add-on. By all means I see value in it, and I quite enjoy doing them, but at the end of the day it's not work that's driving income, and it's not work that's driving driving customers isn't as much as some other things. So I have to prioritize prioritize my clients, prioritize the quality of my service, and then things like this and as essential, they get put on the back burner. Just gonna crack on with loads of work. It's a Monday morning, so I'm catching up with weekend training peaks, notifications and things like that, and contacting clients. And then about 11ish, midday, half 11, I'm going for a couple of hours cross ride with my mate, so might throw in some footage of that if I've got time. Some great news, going back to the pregnancy thing, obviously it's been really tough the past few weeks, past few months, and such a relief, and I cannot wait to see what it's all about.